We did it, guys. Oh my god. Battlefront. When I saw that news, oh my god. I saw that, I was watching the DICE part of the EA conference, and oh my god. When I saw Battlefront, yes. Biggest nerdgasm ever. Oh, I'm so excited for that. This is like a massive dream come true. I mean, it is, I'm just imagining it now. Battlefield 4 with a Star Wars skin, just, oh. Even the trailer. The trailer didn't even show anything. The trailer was just an amazing looking CGI trailer of some guy down in the snow and then an 80-80 foot coming right on top of him. And that was amazing. So, oh, just Frostbite 3, Battle, oh, yes. Anyway, let's skip past that. I think we all know how we feel about that. E3, I watched all the live conferences, and I've got to say, I think we all know who lost. Let's put it that way. Xbox One, Microsoft probably potentially the worst company in the history of the world right now. I think they've overtaken EA, and I think EA they've regained a lot of trust in a lot of fans. I think EA, this is only upwards now. I think EA are going to learn a lot of their mistakes. I'm happy. I'm still never going to forgive them for ruining Warhammer Online, but I think a lot of trust is going to be put back into them with these new games. Mirror's Edge 2. Battlefront, Battlefield 4, so many other games which are coming from EA that just look fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to them. So I think EA could, I think they could be going back up. I think they've realised and they acknowledged that they've got a bad image. They did say that. I think it was one of the marketing CEOs for EA said, they do acknowledge they've got a bad image and they are planning to fix that. And I think this is a step in the right direction for EA. So really impressed about the games. But yeah, Xbox One. Microsoft, shittiest company in the world right now. They're just, yeah. The games for the Xbox One looked fantastic. Forza 5 looked amazing. This new Halo game, Halo 5, or is it not? I don't know. I think it's just called Halo. I don't really get that. That looked pretty cool. Rise looked amazing. Rise looked absolutely fantastic. There's so many cool games coming out for Xbox One. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to miss them, because I just cannot buy a console which shits over gamers worldwide. Okay, I have a stable internet connection. It goes down every now and then, but if I bought an Xbox One, I would manage with it. I wouldn't notice any difference right now. But that's not the point. It's the point that people won't be able to manage. Okay, now, personally, I don't have a problem with these used game DRM. Okay, when I buy a used game, I feel really guilty, because when I buy a used game, I think that the developers deserve money for this game. They made this game. They should have a cut for this game. So when I can, I always try and buy new games, brand new games, either if it's on Steam or I go down to my local game store and actually buy a physical copy brand new, if they've got it. If I can't buy it brand new, then I have to buy it pre-owned. So I like to support the people who made the game. I think that's only fair. So I didn't really have a problem, but I understand that people who are less fortunate, they have no choice but to buy used games. So kind of shitty for them right now, especially if you're an Xbox fan. I've been, I had the PS1, PS2. I've always been a PlayStation gamer at heart, but then I switched to the 360. I've got a PS3 as well, but most of the time for that generation, I was a 360 gamer. I love my 360, I still do. It's got a bit shittier over the years, but overall, it's worked when it's needed to. It's got a huge game collection on it. It's the I'd say the 360 is the second best console after the PS2. It's just got some, it's for an 8-year-old console. It's pretty damn good. But the Xbox One is kind of like the annoying parent of the 360 that's ruining all the fun. And I'm afraid this year I'm going to be giving my money to Sony. Well, no, I'm not afraid. I'm very happy, because after watching oh my god, I'll probably insert a picture, but the smile on the CEO of the guy doing the conference, I can't remember his name. Is it Jack Tretton, I think, or something? The guy, his face, his smile when he announced the things like they'll support used games and stuff, it was amazing. It was basically, okay, so that's 1 middle finger up to Microsoft, that's 2 middle fingers up to Microsoft, that's 3, and out. It was just, it was as if they got the script for the Xbox conference, and we'll replace a bit where they said we will have DRM, we will not allow used games, and we'll change them all, we'll switch them all around, and it was just, So many fuck yous to Microsoft. It was absolutely fantastic. And after reading the response of gamers on like Reddit and other forums and things like that, I can foresee the PlayStation 4 being a massive hit. We were all worried after this news came out about Xbox One that PlayStation were also going to fuck up. You know, we really did not want PlayStation to fuck up, because if they also said they were going to do all the same things, it would have been a pretty bad day for gamers. And PlayStation 4 did not screw up, and it was amazing. It's good as well. It's good to see PlayStation come back as they're no longer the underdog now. I can guarantee right now the PlayStation 4 is going to sell more. It's cheaper, it's more practical, better lineup of games. No, I wouldn't really say more powerful. I think they're pretty much about the same machine. It looks better, but again, I'm not really too bothered about that. But the PS4 does look damn sexy, and it hasn't got all these restrictions like online DRM and used game things like that as well. So the PS4 is essentially it is a next generation PS3. That's what it is. That's what they're doing, and that's what gamers wanted. And they even said that, you know, they realise that they are happy with the model they've got now, and they want to stick with that. They know gamers are happy with that, and they don't want to ruin it. And these guys at Sony, you can tell they understand what we wanted. You can almost imagine they went on Reddit and they went on all these other sites, and they probably did. And they looked at what games we wanted, what we wanted from a console. They saw the backlash that Microsoft got from the Xbox One, and they're like, right, we won't do that, we won't do that, we will do that, we won't do that, sorted. And they've just created what could potentially be, I reckon, the best gaming console ever released. I think if this thing pulls off, I mean, for the UK, it's 349 quid, that is nothing. For a new generation console, that is nothing. That is an absolute steal. To build this machine, like, as a PC, brand new, would probably cost about 900 quid. So, for $399, 350 quid, I think it's 399 euros as well, that is an absolute steal. I could not believe the price. I think, as well, when you look at it, though, the Xbox One could have potentially been the same price if they didn't include the Kinect sensor in it. Because when you look at the Kinect for the Xbox 360, you're looking at about 80 to 120 quid. So I reckon if they didn't include that with the Xbox One, it would have been around the same price. But unfortunately, they're making, again, another shitty thing about Xbox One. They're making it a necessity with it, and people don't want that. Yeah, the Kinect's cool, and it's fantastic technology, but most gamers don't want that. People just want to pick up a controller, play a bit of Halo, or play a bit of COD, or play a bit of Forza on their console. They don't want to have to dance around like a retard in the living room. So I feel that PlayStation 4 really nailed it. They really have gone down to every fine detail and potentially pleased just about every single gamer worldwide right now. Like, Sony are gods right now. They are. It's like all hail Sony. You know, I'm throwing my money at the screen and nothing's happening. Like, I'm throwing money, I'm throwing coins at my screen, nothing's happening. Where's my PS4? I want it now. So the game lineup for the PS4 looked absolutely amazing as well. There was some fantastic games. A lot of the PlayStation 4 exclusives, the PlayStation exclusives, I haven't really played. I played a bit of Killzone 2. The Killzone 2 story seems really cool. I don't like the gameplay. The controls for Killzone 2 are frustrating as hell when you play it. Like, the camera movement. What is up with the camera movement in Killzone 2? I do not get that. But I'm willing to pass that. You know, the new Killzone looks fantastic. The Last of Us, I'm getting that for PS3. That looks amazing. I mean, the reviews that game's got is just phenomenal. But there's so many games I want to get. There's Drive Club. There's, if anyone saw The Crew, that racing game, it's like an MMO racing game. Oh my god, that looked absolutely fantastic. You can expect videos of that. I'll probably get that on PC. I don't know. I prefer racing games on console. But I mean, if the PS4 supports capture cards, like, I may have to get a capture card for PS4 as well. So I'm going to be getting the majority. I'm probably going to wait for Assassin's Creed 4 and get that on PS4. I don't know yet. I may get it on PS3. Watch Dogs again. I may get that on PS4 or I may get it on PS3. I don't know yet. GTA I will be getting on current gen consoles, just because they haven't announced it for new gen consoles, and I don't know if they are going to port it over to PC. Not sure. But so many games I want to get. And unfortunately, I think it's a sad day for me and a lot of Xbox gamers who are switching to PlayStation full time, is that we're going to have to say goodbye to some of our favourite franchises, and the ultimate one being obviously Halo. We're not going to be able to experience Halo. I mean, I'll probably get the Xbox One maybe in a few years after release if the price drops, or if before then Microsoft realizes, okay, we've absolutely fucked up, we've screwed over every gamer possible, we're going to change. So if they do that, then that will be amazing and I'll buy one. But if not, I'll wait for the price to drop and I'll get one just to play the exclusives, because I can't live without Halo. Halo's like my favourite gaming franchise ever made. Gears of War as well. I was kind of disappointed there was no new Gears of War, but again, I suppose it's good because there's one less thing to make me want to buy the Xbox One. Yeah, there's just loads of fantastic games. I think Nintendo did pretty well as well. I think Nintendo have sort of convinced people to keep their Wii U's that they've actually got, because some of the Nintendo exclusives that are coming out looked pretty cool. Loads of Mario games that people wanted. There was those Pokemon games that showed new trailers and gameplay of. There was some the new Legend of Zelda as well. There was some really cool looking Wii U games. I must admit, if I was a Wii U gamer and I was more into those games, I'd be pretty happy right now, and I'm sure a lot of other Wii U gamers are, and 3DS gamers as well. So yeah, overall, I think this has been one of the best E3s for everyone apart from Microsoft. I'm really happy EA... Oh, Ubisoft conference as well. That was fantastic. Again, oh, yeah. I mean, I've always loved Ubisoft. I think Ubisoft are one of the best publishers out there. I think Ubisoft are one of my favourite companies. They've produced some of my favourite games, and it shows that they've got no plan on stopping. So overall, I've been really enjoyed E3 conferences, apart from Microsoft, and although I've enjoyed seeing the games, it's really good time to be a gamer. I cannot wait. I've pre-ordered my PS4 already. As soon as the PS4 news came out, I pre-ordered it straight away. Pre-ordered the PS4. Although I've heard that if you pre-order it, it doesn't mean you're going to get one on release. It just means that you're signing up for interest. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get one when it comes out. The only loser at E3 was the wallet. I think we can all agree there. So yeah, fantastic E3. All the conferences are on YouTube if you want to go and watch them as well. But yeah, it's really fun time to be a gamer, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the PS4.